The first light of dawn barely touched the horizon when little Herrera, a sweet-faced boy with bright eyes, gently stirred in his bed. Unlike most children who love to sleep in, Herrera had a wonderful habit of waking up early. Quietly, he got out of bed and performed his ablution, wudu. Then, with a peaceful heart, Herrera stood on his prayer mat and offered his far salah, thanking Allah for the new day. This was a habit his parents had lovingly taught him. Next, Herrera knew it was time for some exercise. He did a few simple stretches and jumps in his room, getting his body ready for the day. He knew that being active was important for staying healthy. Soon, the aroma of a delicious breakfast filled the house. Herrera joined his family and ate a healthy meal. He always made sure to eat everything on his plate and thank his mother for the tasty food. It was time to get ready for school. Herrera neatly put on his school uniform, making sure his shirt was tucked in and his shoes were polished. He was always careful with his belongings. Soon, the school bus arrived. Herrera held the hand of his younger brother, Hassan, and together they boarded the bus. Herrera always looked after Hassan and made sure he was comfortable. He was a very responsible older brother. After a day of learning and playing at school, Herrera and Hassan returned home. Herrera greeted his parents with a smile and told them about his day. He was always happy to share his experiences. It was lunchtime, and Herrera washed his hands before sitting down to eat a nutritious meal with his family. He knew that cleanliness was very important. With his homework done, it was finally playtime. Herrera and Hassan went to the garden and played together. They built sandcastles and chased each other, filling the air with laughter. Sometimes, they might have a little disagreement, but they always resolved it quickly because they loved each other very much. Herrera had two very important rules he always followed. He was always obedient to his parents, listening to their advice and respecting their decisions. And no matter what, Herrera would never, ever tell a lie. His parents had taught him that honesty was the best policy. These were habits that made him a wonderful son and brother. After lunch, Herrera felt a little tired from his busy morning at school. He knew that taking a rest was good for his body, so he relaxed quietly for an hour. Once he felt refreshed, Herrera bounced out of bed with a renewed energy. He knew it was time to focus on his schoolwork. He sat at his bright and organized desk, his colorful books neatly stacked beside him. With his favorite pencil in hand and a determined look on his face, he diligently worked through his assignments, understanding the importance of completing his tasks on time and learning new things.